What's up, everybody? It's Derek from Real Ninja down here in San Diego at the Seaforth Landing. I'm here with Levi. He's going to demonstrate for us the knots that they use on these fly liner hooks when they're throwing the live bait out. And some of these knots will work for other leaders and stuff like that. But first, we're going to go over. These are the hooks right here that I was using. That can vary. That can change in size. Depends on bait and what you're doing. But we're going to take one of these one-out owners fly line hook rings fly line hooks out and. First, Levi, you're going to do the RP?
Yeah, so this is going to be your connection knot, tying anything to your braid, whether it's fluorocarbon, mono, either of those two. This will be the knot that you're going to want to tie. Alright, so this is going to be a knot that you're tying. It's going to be to your braid, whether you have mono, fluorocarbon, or any leader that you're going to be using. So how you're going to want to start, you're going to take your leader material, put it parallel to each other, make sure you have that loop, and go up through it. Give yourself enough slack. You want to pinch this side where the loop is, hold it, take this line, wrap it around both of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up, pinch that side right there, 7 back down, and the key is you're going to want to make them lay over each other as best as possible. That'll help you when you're tying down the knot. 5, 6, 7. Then also another key thing is you always want to go back through the hole the same way that you came in. So this one comes up and through, so you want to go down and through. That way they're both going down at the same side. Kind of cinch it a little bit. Take these tag ends, just kind of maneuver it, get it to sit right there. Then when you get it nice and small, as close as possible, take both of your main lines, snap it. And that's what you're going to want to look.
And then where do you trim your tag lines at?
So you can need, so I'm going to cut them. This knot is good too because even if you didn't tie it completely tight, you can still cut yourself some slack. So you leave a little bit, and that way if it cinches more while it's being used, it'll still hold.
It has something to hold on to if it slips a little bit.
Yep.
If you don't cut the tag in too short.
The mono side's not going to matter as much, so you can cut that one a little bit shorter. That one's to your preference, but you can leave the braid one longer. Alright, so this is going to be the San Diego jam knot. It's going to be good tying knot to your hook or your spool, tying line to that, so pretty good all around knot to use. Take your hook, take your line. We're using braid right now because it's easier to see, but you're going to want to use mono for it, or whatever your leader is. Give yourself enough slack. I'm going to go over your finger. Got those two right there.
So you're going to wrap it around both of those lines?
Both of them.
And how many times do you
recommend? I usually do it 4, but it depends on the size line that you have. So you got that. Most important part, go through the bottom. You actually have to go through it, right? Go through the bottom, then where you had your hole in the finger, go through the top. Now you grab them both, and you're going to want to just pull that tag in. With the mono, you're going to make sure you won't moisten it, but for this, you can just grab that tag in, at least get it kind of close, pull your main line, pull the main line nice and tight, there you go.
Now, how much of a tagging do you like to leave on there?
This one, it's not too big of a deal. With the mono, it's going to stay pretty well, so something like that will be alright.
So there you have it, a couple of good knots to know. Thank you, Levi, for demonstrating that for us. Had a great time down there in San Diego. Look forward to going back. If you haven't been down there, I would highly recommend you get down there and have some fun, because that's all I did down there was have fun. These guys down there are great. They'll get you set up on the boats, the fish, and all that good stuff. So until next time, stay fishy, y'all.